Footage of destruction. Retreat of the Ukrainian armed forces. In the Karlovsky direction, the Russian military launched a sharp offensive. After the Ukrainian army's defenses in Netailovo were breached, the front line shifted significantly to the west and had actually already reached Karlovka. What is the importance of this village and this direction for the attack as a whole? Karlovka is a key element of the defense of the Ukrainian armed forces. Karlovka plays a strategically important role for the Ukrainian army for several reasons. First of all, this settlement was supposed to become a reserve line of defense of the Ukrainian armed forces after the possible fall of Avdiivka. However, due to the unpreparedness of the first line of defense, Karlovka actually became the main defensive line. For its full defense, the Ukrainian army requires a significant strengthening of the group of troops. Functionally, the Karlovskoye Reservoir plays the same role for the Ukrainian armed forces garrison as the Seversky Donets-Donbass Canal in Chasiv Yar. It is a natural water barrier along which defensive lines can be built. This gives the Ukrainian army certain advantages in defense, but requires a well-organized and prepared defense. Karlovka was also an important logistics center for the Ukrainian armed forces during the defense of Avdiivka for a long time. A large number of paths and roads lead to this settlement, which makes it strategically important for supplying and supporting troops. However, now the use of these roads is becoming dangerous for the Ukrainian army due to the threat of shelling from Russian troops. Seladovo, one of the central logistics hubs of the Ukrainian armed forces in the Donbass, is only 13 kilometers from Karlovka. The city is already within range of the Russian troops' cannon artillery. The rocket artillery of the Russian armed forces is already reaching the reserve logistics hub of the armed forces of Ukraine in Gradovka, which significantly complicates the life of the rear services of the Ukrainian army. These logistical problems create serious difficulties for Ukrainian troops. Constant threats of shelling and disruption of supply lines force the command of the Ukrainian armed forces to look for new ways to transport ammunition, food and other necessary assistance. This complicates the operational control of troops and reduces their combat effectiveness. Tactical and strategic implications. The transition of Russian troops to the attack and the withdrawal of the Ukrainian armed forces behind the line of defense in the Karlovsky direction have important tactical and strategic consequences. On the one hand, Russian troops are strengthening their positions and approaching key logistics centers of the Ukrainian armed forces, which allows them to deliver more accurate and destructive strikes on enemy infrastructure. On the other hand, the Ukrainian army is forced to spend significant resources on strengthening its defenses and ensuring supplies for its troops. This diverts attention and forces from other sectors of the front, where Russian troops can conduct additional offensive operations.